Hey guys, Crypto Mike here with the mic check. 1 2 1 2 is this thing on. Please hit the thumbs ups, the subscribe, and the notification bell right down there. Down there. I'll give you 2 seconds. 1, 2. Alright, now this video, you guys, is going to be over this article on 12 reasons why Ultra is set to disrupt the gaming industry. The gaming sector. Okay, this is part 1 out of 3. It's a 10-minute read. All right, but first I want to show you some things, a few things on Twitter, and I also want to show you the chart and why I bought back in. I told you guys the other day that I had sold for XRP. I sold all my US and I felt really weird about it, and but hey, I did make some gains. Okay, buying XRP down and at the lower 28-cent range, and now buying back into UOS after it dropped from 60 cents or 59 cents all the way down to 51 cents. Now, will it keep going down? It'll probably keep going down a little bit, yeah, but I think it's going to bounce a little bit here at support, okay, and then it's going to probably hit the bottom of this ascending triangle that it's making. It's creating an ascending triangle, and we can see that as evidenced by the 3 hits. Okay, the first one, and then we created a second one and a third one. Now it looks like there's 4 hits, 5, 6 at the top, at the resistance at 0.06 cents. And the more it hits resistance, guys, the more it eats away at that sell wall, meaning that sell wall won't last forever. Okay, this is a great time for accumulation. Okay, if you want to be stacking, this is a good, fundamentally sound coin to be stacking. All right, that's why I bought in. I don't know if it's going to go down, but I think it will. However, it could go up from here. This is a decently strong support that it's at. All right, guys. So that's the chart for the Bitfinex. That's for Bitfinex, the most liquid exchange for UOS. All right. Also, I just want to show you a few things on Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter, by the way. All right. So there's a few things here that I want to show you. This is from Coin Collector. This is the CEO. He says, additionally, AMD and Ultra will work together to optimize cryptographic computing performance on the platform for gamers using AMD processors and graphic cards, and will continue to explore additional collaborative activities in the future. And then he says, and then this guy asks, is there more in-depth info on the above? And then Emmanuel says, we will provide more info soon about this partnership, about AMD. Okay, so if we get some big AMD news, it's going to boost the price, and I believe it'll probably boost it out of this accumulation range that it's in. He says it's an important one for Ultra. We didn't release much about it yet, so we haven't heard much about the AMD info. So that's a good reason to keep stacking that Ultra. Okay. Now I'm glad I bought back in. I feel a lot more comfortable, even though I gave up some of my XRP. You know, I do think XRP is going to run, but I didn't want to give up all my Ultra. I did not want to do that. So anyways, now someone else is taking note that Ultra, UOS, it goes down when everything else is up, and it goes up when everything else is down. That is a beautiful thing to come to the awareness of, okay? To realize that a coin goes down when everything else is going up, and it goes up when everything else is going down. It's a contrarian coin, which means it's special. And yes, it is very, very special. Okay, it's the first big blockchain platform for gaming. It's gonna be competing with Steam. Only it's gonna be better. Okay, because it's blockchain. It's this brand new thing. You guys, you are so early in on UOS. So early. All right, non-fungible tokens are being talked about a lot. Okay. And this deals directly with non-fungible tokens. We'll go into that in a minute. All right. But this reminds me of Chainlink. Chainlink did the same thing back in the day when I was accumulating it. Back when it was like in, 50, 60 cents. and I was buying it. Every time Bitcoin went up, it would go down. I would buy the dip, and then Bitcoin would go down, and people would be booming into Chainlink. It was almost like a hedge, and it did wonderful during the bear market. It has the best chart out there, hands down, and this reminds me of that. Okay. I already went over this one. Go check out that video. I went over Remy James's article on what makes Ultra special. All right, a lot of people are buzzing about UOS. Okay, it really is getting a lot of buzz from reputable traders here and analysts on Twitter. And Twitter's the place, you guys. You should know already by now. Twitter's the place for crypto. Okay, go create a Twitter account if you haven't already. Now, let's go into, and by the way, go join Ultra discussion, okay? I'll leave the link in the description for you of this video, okay? Now we'll go ahead and read this 10-minute article here. Now, you guys, I have not read this yet, so I've heard the community talking about it, saying it's a great review of Ultra, and for that reason, I am going to make a video on it, and I'm going to give you my genuine reaction on what I read in it, because I have not read it yet. So I'm excited to read this, guys. Here we go. Let's go. 12 reasons why Ultra is set to disrupt the gaming sector. Part 1. And by the way, this is from Crypto Mick. All right. Go follow him. Actually, I don't know if he's on Twitter. I think he is on Twitter. Go follow him on Twitter. And thank you, Crypto Mick, for writing this. By the way, it's 11:11 up in the upper left-hand corner. What that signifies to me is that I am on the right path. And so are you if you're watching this. A 3-part review of Ultra, a next-generation blockchain-powered PC game distribution platform. Despite being pronounced dead multiple times in the last 20 years, the PC gaming market is stronger today than ever before, and it's growing. By 2021, there will be an estimated 1.4 billion people playing games on PC, an increase from 40% in 2014. With annual sales in the billions of dollars, Steam has enjoyed dominance in the PC game distribution market for well over a decade now. However, rising developer discontent with the platform and the advent of a disruptive new technology in blockchain has created a unique opportunity for a new challenger to not only compete with Steam, but offer powerful new solutions for both developers and gamers. By the way, they came out with a brand new video yesterday. Go watch it. It shows how developers are going to be able to develop on the platform. Ultra is a next-generation blockchain-powered PC game distribution platform that is aiming to break the market monopoly held by Steam. Ultra is leveraging blockchain technology to create a robust gaming ecosystem that aims to put power back in the hands of developers, connect developers and influencers to their communities. It gives rights back to gamers and reward them for their active participation on the platform. I have been in crypto space for several years now and have researched dozens of projects in that time. Nothing has come close to exciting me the way Ultra has. In this series of articles, I'll provide 12 reasons why Ultra is ideally placed to succeed as a platform, and in doing so, take a significant percentage of market share away from the current incumbent, Steam. Here are the first 4 reasons why Ultra is set to disrupt the gaming sector. Ubisoft. On the 21st of November 2019, Ultra announced a partnership with gaming industry behemoth Ubisoft. One of the 5 largest gaming companies in the world, Ubisoft has exhibited a keen interest in how blockchain technology can improve the user experience of its games, as well as become the foundation for all new types of gaming experiences. Ubisoft has signed on to be Ultra's first corporate block producer. More on Ultra's BPs later. This means they will help secure the Ultra blockchain by validating transactions. As a well-established and global company, Ubisoft certainly doesn't need to take any risks. The fact that they've publicly partnered with Ultra, a cryptocurrency startup, is a testament to both the power of what Ultra is building, as well as Ultra's deep connections in the gaming industry. when it comes to convincing other large gaming developers to jump on board as BPs, the importance of Ultra having a trusted industry player like Ubisoft putting their reputation on the line to secure the network cannot be overstated. In an AMA with Ubisoft following the announcement, Nicholas Poward, Blockchain Initiative Director at Ubisoft, said this about Ultra Platform. The support we provide to the startups is not at all the same as our partnership with Ultra. The startups we support are, for the most part, still early stage, while Ultra is about to launch a consumer product. Ultra is a platform that appears to be future-proof, and that alone is enough for us to work deeply on that partnership. And here's what David Hanton, the co-CEO of Ultra, said after the partnership announcement. Ubisoft is, without looking it up specifically, likely somewhere in the top 5 biggest game developer companies in the world. I believe they have around 15,000 employees worldwide. This kind of company doesn't need FOMO. They don't do things randomly. They don't need to take risks, nor do they want a partner or collaborate with random companies. To be clear, everything we shared had to be vetted carefully. They are perfectionists and care about every single detail. Why they choose to work with us and what opportunities will arise from this cooperation might stay confidential for a while. For both Ultra and Ubisoft, exploration is the very essence of this partnership. Here's one startup who leads the space with cutting-edge technologies, a very strong understanding of the very new underlying tech, and a clear product vision, working with an industry behemoth eager to provide better services and user experiences to the millions of users. We've met with Yves, Ubisoft CEO, and Nicholas, the head of Blockchain Initiative, many times and very early on. We let him know we're opening an office in the same city they are in and talked about what we are working on. In some ways, we are competitors of Upplay, but we never felt the need to be aggressive about it. The market is massive. We believed cooperations could be beneficial for the industry. And the recent announcement demonstrates Ubisoft thinks the same way. It's a great tribute to the European mindset and my native country. Belgium's official motto is "In union fait la force," which translates into "union results in strength." Both at Ubisoft and Ultra, I think we know we're not working on a classic new feature. We're in the middle of a pure R&D, dealing with a disruptive blockchain technology that nobody really grasps in terms of understanding the true extent of its possible applications and use cases. Think about the internet. Before everyone knew about it, before anyone knew what it could do. That's where we are with UOS. We think we have identified amazing use cases today, but I think we're far from having realized what UOS and our NFT tech can really do and how they will be used by players and app developers. Ultra is about to release the world's 3rd generation NFTs, and we believe Ubisoft, as well as other major publishers across the globe, will for the first time be able to tokenize their content with unprecedented flexibility and regulatory compliance. That's a big one too. All right? If that doesn't make you bullish just in itself, then maybe you're not meant for this space. Now, let me move on. What Ubisoft and Ultra are working on together is under wraps, since it's still in a developmental or even experimental phase. What we do know is that there will be exclusive games launching on Ultra as part of their user acquisition strategy, and it's entirely possible that one of those will be an Ubisoft title. It's also been hinted that Ubisoft is developing at least one third-party application for the Ultra platform. From a gamer's perspective, it's going to be very interesting to see what emerges from this partnership and how Ubisoft plans to utilize Ultra's NFT technology in its upcoming releases. Number 2, AMD. On December 13th, less than a month after Ubisoft, Ultra announced their strategic partnership with the chip-making giant AMD. AMD, and this is the tweet they put out, AMD is proud to partner with Ultra.io to enable next-generation experiences made possible by blockchain-powered gaming technologies. The press release stated Ultra and AMD will cooperate on co-marketing activities to promote the Ultra platform, and that AMD will distribute games to their customers to redeem on Ultra. Emmanuel, in the Ultra discussion telegram that I pointed out to you guys earlier, he said, someone asked him, is it true AMD will add Ultra if someone buys a video card? And he said, there will be many co-marketing activities. One of them is, for example, when you buy a video card, the free game they give with it will be redeemable only on Ultra. That's huge. It was later revealed by the Ultra team that part of the co-marketing agreement will offer players the ability to install the Ultra platform directly from their AMD drivers. And they have barely released anything yet as far as news. According to data from AMD themselves and based on past marketing activities, this will add between 1 million and 1.5 million users to the Ultra platform per month. We are so early. Here's another one. Box in the Telegram said, this is to David, the CEO. He said, nice. Realistically, what percentage of conversion are you expecting? And David said, those are the numbers. They have done such a partnership about 4 years ago, and that partnership acquired 1 to 1.5 million new users per month. This said, that was a long time ago. Today, AMD is way more popular with their new CPU and GPU generation. In addition to that, AMD will be evangelizing Ultra at developer events all over the world in the months leading up to the launch of the platform. And that happens this year, so just get ready for that. AMD and Ultra are also cooperating on the optimization of GPUs for mining, as well as the development of new technologies, some with the potential to revolutionize the blockchain industry and pave the way for mass adoption. Ultra CEO Dave Hanton teased months back that Ultra was, and there's two CEOs. He's a co-CEO. There's David, and then there's Nicholas. No, not Nicholas. I forgot the other dude's name. So if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I'll find out though. But let me keep going. Ultra co-CEO David Hanton teased months back that Ultra was working with Fortune 500 companies to develop a new technology solution for the long-standing dilemma of private key custody. So David said, secret key custody? Oh, hell no. Until you provide it through a hardware cloud-based encrypted enclave solution, leveraging a blockchain multi-level secret key mechanism. Providing a free hardware-based blockchain secret key recovery mechanism for the mass market revolution. Ultra is leading the blockchain industry through technology breakthroughs by means of Fortune 500 companies' cooperations. So much to say, so few allowed to share. He's saying they've got Fortune 500 companies cooperating with them behind the scenes. Okay? He cannot share this information yet. Dude, probably the non-disclosure agreements. David recently provided new details on this solution. Again, this is in the Telegram, so go check out the Telegram. I'll leave the link in the description. Ultra Cypher said, are you guys involved in the tech too? Ultra specific components. Nicholas and I, this was David, Nicholas and I had a relationship with AMD before Ultra because we signed a many tens of millions of dollar deal with them to create a custom APU for a video game console for the Chinese market. And he said early on in Ultra, we asked AMD if we could leverage a secret part of their APU because we knew about this secret tech only Xbox and PlayStation knew about, which was used to secure the platform against piracy. As of today, this tech is kind of public, so we can talk about it. It's AMD's so-called PSP, a mini computer inside the CPU with its own RAM and operating system. A complete system inside the CPU, we asked if we can use it to secure blockchain transactions, store secret keys, sign blockchain transactions, etc. The thing we all need to understand is that kids are going to use Ultra, and we can't ask them to write 24 words on a piece of paper and never lose them. It's impossible. We need to be realistic. Ultra's partnership with AMD is undeniably one of the most significant partnerships that any cryptocurrency project has revealed to date. AMD has hundreds of millions of users and is massively influential in the gaming sector, with its GPUs powering both the PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox, both of which will launch later this year. While Ultra is a PC-first platform, it is a platform agnostic. And with the recent rumor that the new Xbox will feature a Windows mode, there is some, actually in parentheses, a lot, of speculation we may see Ultra on a console sooner rather than later. Much of Ultra's vision, beyond Ultra games, the first application on the Ultra blockchain, is yet to be revealed. So it's difficult at this stage to even speculate on just how significant this partnership will be for Ultra and for the blockchain industry at large. Suffice to say, this is a deep cooperation that dates back to the very inception of Ultra. If the Ubisoft partnership is a sign that Ultra means business, their partnership with AMD is that and more, a major validation of Ultra's technology. AMD was there, and then so Max Matthew asked, when is it, 2019 or 2020? And David, the CEO, said, AMD was there 2 years ago already. It wasn't the right time to announce it. Ubi was there a long time ago too. We've accumulated events and partnerships for quite a long time. Companies get what we're doing. It's not an improvement, it's destructive. We don't need to pretend anything when they see it to understand it. There are many more announcements going to happen. It's only a matter of timing. And he says, Buzz said, I witnessed this kind of privilege already. CEOs. Okay, so this is just an answer to, I don't know what the question is, but David said, you have no idea what it takes to be announced publicly as an AMD partner. The deal was done years ago. Did you hear that, guys? Listen to that. The deal was done years ago. Legal team on their side are incredibly precise. They are a publicly traded company. Nothing can be done randomly. There was a major effort on their side to go public about our partnership. Lisa, the CEO, was fully aware of everything happening. Again, it's a $60 billion company. Spending time on us for a CEO is a major commitment. We've been screened over and over again. We have zero intention to cause trouble. Our intention is to cause trouble in the gaming industry. AMD and Ubisoft are bombarded with blockchain companies pitching to them every single day. There are thousands out there. For them to announce and acknowledge a partnership, how they did with us, is unprecedented. They've never done this before for anyone else. I think they did it largely because of, because of the secret sauce. His first mention of the secret sauce. All right. David has this secret sauce, guys. Okay. He says it won't be released till later on down the line, but it will change the blockchain industry as a whole. It'll revolutionize blockchain. And that excites me a lot. Now, he also says Ultra intends to be a testbed for AMD. Okay, now to the third section. China and operators. China has the largest PC gaming market in the world. In 2018, there were over 300 million PC gamers playing online games in China, which makes it an extremely attractive market for game devs and game platforms. Unfortunately for most Western companies, it is extremely difficult to access this market due to the challenges of navigating the complex customs and ever-changing regulatory environment. Ultra has a unique advantage when it comes to tapping into this enormous market. David and Nicholas, the co-CEOs of Ultra, and Edward, the CSO, have a long working history in China, having run several companies in the country for almost a decade. Not only do they have an understanding of how to do business in China, they have strong connections with large gaming companies there. The team announced early on that they have signed a partnership with one such organization to be the operator of Ultra in China. An operator is essentially a local company that runs the Ultra platform for the geographical region and will be responsible for all regulatory compliance matters, marketing efforts, as well as signing up local game developers. Ultra's operators will be experts in the regulatory frameworks in which they already operate, have well-established networks of local partners, and large existing user bases they can promote the platform to directly. Emmanuel said, yes, that is the case. Our Chinese partner will operate Ultra in China, meaning it will be available directly in Mandarin there. It will use the same underlying tech, but it will be a different platform, adapted to this market in terms of content or even UI, UX if needed, for example. We are looking for operator in specific regions such as Japan, Korea, or Southeast Asia, for example, but China will most likely be the first since we found the right partner there. David said, he answered this question. The question is, are there any Chinese indie dev houses being signed up? He said, yes, there are, and signing more up is also the purpose and one of the responsibilities of our local operator. The name of the partner in China has not been released yet. Just wait till they release that. But according to the team, they are one of the largest gaming companies in China and have a monthly active user base of 70 million PC gamers, meaning this partner alone could bring tens of millions of users to the platform that were previously inaccessible to Western developers. Someone asked Emmanuel, has Ultra already cooperated with large game companies in China? And he said, we will have an operator in China to take care of the platform when it will be the right time. This is something to be announced, but it's a huge partner. Regional operators are central to Ultra's plans when it comes to creating a global platform, and the team has confirmed they are in talks with potential operators in other regions such as South Korea, Japan, and Southeast Asia. Each operator Ultra signs up with will unlock a new region and millions of new users, acting as a powerful lure for developers and other third parties to join the platform. Nicholas said, Ultra is built for both developers and players. In terms of developers, we signed up over 100 game devs and publishers, and we forecast a high number of players globally in China through our various partnerships. We are also exploring multiple other partnerships in other regions such as Japan and Korea. We have a very different business model. I won't comment on how did Abyss do. Ultra has the game distribution. This is Nicholas, the other co-CEO. Okay, he says Ultra has the game distribution aspect with a strong foot in the Chinese market, biggest market for games. Have over 100 game devs.
I just need to fill out a form.
What?
I just got to fill out a form on the internet.
Sure. Yeah. I got a couple minutes left. That's it.
That's fine.
That's all right. Actually, go.